After the Lord had risen from the dead and had spoken these things to his disciples, he departed from them. And they were grieved and troubled, saying, "How shall we go to the nations and preach the gospel of the kingdom? If they did not spare him, how will they spare us?" Then Mary Magdalene stood among them and said, "Do not be afraid, nor let your hearts be divided, for the Lord who called us is faithful, and his grace will be with us always. He has not left us as orphans, but has given us his Spirit, that we may stand firm and proclaim what we have seen and heard." And she comforted them, and their hearts were strengthened. Mary's testimony of the Lord. Then Peter the apostle said, "Sister, we know that the Lord loved you greatly. Tell us the words he spoke to you, that we also may be instructed." Mary answered and said, "What I will declare to you is not hidden, but confirms what the Lord taught us openly. The Son of Man came not only to teach, but to save, that what was lost might be found, and what was bound might be set free. For sin had entered the world, and through sin came death. But the Lord has overcome both, and in him is life everlasting." And he said to me, "Blessed are those who hear my word and keep it, for they shall know the truth, and the truth shall set them free, not by their own strength, but by the grace given to them from above." The teaching on salvation. Mary continued saying, "The Lord taught that the soul is not perfected by knowledge alone, but by being united to him who is life. For as a branch cannot bear fruit unless it abides in the vine, so no one can live unless they remain in him." And he said, "Turn away from sin and believe in the one whom God has sent. For whoever comes to me, I will not cast out, but will raise them up on the last day." And again he said, "What is born of the flesh is flesh, but what is born of the Spirit is spirit. Therefore be renewed, that you may walk in newness of life." And Mary said, "I will now tell you of a vision which I received from the Lord concerning the soul. And I saw the soul as it journeyed, passing through trials that once held it in bondage. The first power came forth and said, 'Where are you going, you who were once bound?' And the soul answered, 'I was bound by sin, but I have been set free, not by my own doing, but by the mercy of him who redeemed me.' The second power said, 'You were ruled by desire. How have you escaped?' The soul replied, 'Desire no longer masters me, for I have been given a new heart. By the grace of the Lord, I am made whole.' The third power said, 'You were in ignorance. How then do you speak of truth?' The soul answered, 'I was blind, but now I see, not by my own understanding, but because the truth has been revealed to me in him who is the light of the world.' And a voice said, 'Peace be with you. Where I am, there also shall my servant be, for I have overcome the world.'" The questioning in unity. When Mary had finished speaking, there was silence among them. And Peter said, "Sister, you have spoken words of encouragement. Yet tell us, did the Lord speak these things to you alone?" Mary answered with humility, "Brother, what I have received as a servant the Lord reveals according to his will, yet his truth is one. I am not above you, nor apart from you, but with you in the same calling." Then Levi said, "Peter, do not contend against her. If the Lord made her worthy, who are we to reject what he has given? Did not the Lord teach us that whoever would be great must be a servant of all?" And Peter answered, "You speak rightly. Let us not strive for place, but for faithfulness what the Lord has revealed. Let us test and hold fast to what is true." And they were united in peace. The sending forth. Then they rose and prayed together. And they said, "Lord, you have redeemed us and called us by your name. Strengthen us by your Spirit, that we may proclaim your gospel without fear." And they went forth to the nations, preaching.
And many believed and were brought into the life of Christ. And Mary said to them before they departed, "Remember always the words of the Lord, that apart from him we can do nothing, but in him all things are made new." And may his grace be with you all.